Good morning, everyone. This is M4J Watt Replays, and today we have two games for you here today. This first one that we are watching of the SU-152 is XXKILLERXx, and the second one is a replay of the VK28 by RespectRNG. So again, we're watching Killer here, and he is in the SU-152, and he's gonna have a very nice game here. So right off the bat, he manages to take out that VK28, but it's still a 3 versus 5. And his team is pretty much spread out all over the place. But, however, all three of the tanks on his team have the high ground and a fairly decent position. So he's going to come over here, gets a blind shot, beautiful blind shot, and actually one-shots the enemy SU-100 that was just sitting in that bush over there. So he's going to start moving. He's going to come over here with his E25. As you can see on the minimap there, the enemy LTTB is spotted, as well as another tank. I believe it's the Smasher. But he's going to push up here with his E25. And his VK28, I do believe, is going to be taken out pretty quickly. Actually, he takes out the LTTB. So he spots this SU-152 over here. He's going to aim in with the HE. Tries to go for that lower plate. Unfortunately, he does miss. And the enemy SU-152 is going to go, actually not going to be able to get a shot off. So he's going to poke back up here. Again, go for that lower plate there. Gets a very nice shot there. 933 damage. And now he's going to just back up. And it's kind of amusing watching both of these SUs, because they're just wiggling side to side. Both of them at pretty much the same time. But he's going to start pushing up here. The enemy SU right there just sits there. He gets a very nice shot underneath the train car and takes him out. So now it's very quickly down to a 3 versus 2. It's just the enemy Smasher, who's still at full health, and the Eraser BP-44, who is also at very good health. So he's going to back up. He doesn't want to sit in that bush there. He doesn't want to take any shots whatsoever. He is full health. And here comes the Eraser BP-44. So he's going to load up the armor piercing. He's come around the corner here in this bush, see if he can't get a shot there on him. Unfortunately, he hits the track and bounces off of the Eraser's side. But he's going to just sit here, drive back and forth. The Eraser is actually going to ignore him. So he's going to turn and try to keep up with him. The Eraser is being a very greedy boy, and he's going for that E25. So what he's going to do, he's going to push up here. Is he going to be able to get down in time to take out the Eraser before his E25 gets killed? Yes, he is. He ammo racks him. But unfortunately, the Smasher does kill his E25. So he does need to be careful. The VK28, he's doing a pretty good job spotting the, keeping that Smasher spotted. So he's going to turn here, goes for the armor piercing. Unfortunately, he gets a bad bounce there. He's going to back up again. The VK28 is trying to stay alive there. While his SU tries to get the shots off. So he's going to push. He can take a shot from the Smasher as long as the Smasher uses armor piercing. If he uses HE, that's definitely not a good thing. He gets a nice HE round into the back of the enemy's of the Smasher's turret for 867. He's going to push over here. Hopefully he can come around the corner and kill the Smasher before his VK28 gets taken out. He does notice that Smasher is looking at him now, so he's just going to sit here and wait for the Smasher to come around the corner, gets a shot into his hole, and ammo racks him as well. So a very good game there in the SU-152. Picked up 5 kills, 3,725 damage, 2 ammo racks, and a Ace Tanker badge. Next up, we are watching RespectRNG driving the VK28. So he's going to sit here. I personally wouldn't be doing this. He's trying to go for those shots on that Sherman's turret there, but as you can see, it's almost solid red. He gets a nice bounce there from that Sherman. Sherman's going to poke back up. He's just pretty much just sitting here wasting his shots off trying to hit that Sherman in the weak point. He bounces another shot from that Sherman. He's trying to... I probably would have... Well, I would have moved a time ago. He's going to back up. He's going to try to see if he can't hit that Sherman in the turret again. Pokes back up, gets a nice shot there. And now he is going to poke back out. The Sherman isn't going to expose himself anymore. He's not going to be able to get a shot in that T1 Heavy, so now he's going to start pushing forward. So he bumps into the Wi-Fi Firefly there. He's going to start pushing on this AMX-12T here. Comes around, but he's going to go for the Cromwell. He's going to go for the one shot. The Y5 takes him out, so instead he goes for the AMX-12T, gets a nice shot there, and now he is going to start pushing. And gets another shot there on the AMX. He does notice that Jackson there, and there's also the Sherman, so he does need to be a bit careful. So he's going to start pushing up here. Bounces a shot from the SU-152 on the enemy team that's still unspotted, so he's going to start backing up and try to get out of there. And this is what is really interesting about the VK-28, how its armor is actually, for a light tank, it's pretty good. It's still a light tank. Don't try to bounce shots, but it's very, very troll. And this game, he is going to bounce so much damage. Just so much damage. It's absolutely ridiculous. But he's sitting here waiting on this enemy KV-2. Gets a nice track shot there. His KV-1S is starting to push up the hill. He's going to go for another track shot and try to keep him there. Unfortunately, he doesn't take his track off. But he does manage to put another round into him. KV-2 is a one shot now. He's going to start pushing forward here while keeping an eye out for the enemy tanks over the spawn point. So comes around the corner here, takes out the KV-2. Now it is down to a 3 versus 3. There's still a Jackson and a full health SU-100Y on the enemy team, and the T1 Heavy is also pretty healthy as well. As for his team, both of his tanks are one shots, and he is still at a pretty much, he's about 3/4 health. But there's the T1 Heavy. He gets a shot there, and now he's going to, again, back up here. There comes the Jackson, so he doesn't want to take any shots from him. He's going to poke back out after Jackson goes back in. He's going to wait for him to see if he pokes out again. There's that T1 Heavy. Can he get the shot? No, he's not going to be able to. Takes a nasty shot from the Jackson in the meantime. So now he is going to start backing up and relocating. So he comes around the other side of this hill here, aims on the T1 Heavy, takes him out, and it's now a 1 versus 2. There's still the Jackson at full health and a healthy SU-100Y on the enemy team. He gets a very lucky bounce there from that Jackson, manages to hit around into him on the move. He's going to drive by, see if he can't get another shot, and gets another bounce from that Jackson. So he's going to aim for that turret there, gets a nice shot there. Now he's going to try to get behind this building. He's going to just back up here, try to turn around, takes a shot from the Jackson. Very nice shot there from that Jackson through the window of the building. But here comes both of those tank destroyers. So he gets a shot there on the side of the Jackson's turret, and now he's going to start coming around to the side of this hill here, trying to make sure that he doesn't have any shots on him. He's just going to use this hard cover and protect himself from the Jackson. There's the SU-100Y. He takes a nasty shot from the Jackson, and now he is a one shot to both of these tanks. All they have to do is load up the HE, and he will be dead very quickly. But that's not going to happen. He needs to survive, or, well, if he wants to carry this, he can carry this, but he needs to bounce some shots, or at least get some very lucky misses. And here comes the Jackson. He bounces another shot. If that Jackson had loaded up the HE, then he would most definitely be dead. He's going to come around here. The Jackson misses that shot there. Rams into this little boat here. He's going to turn around here, goes for a shot in that Jackson. The Jackson misses again. He's going to back up around here, goes for another shot into the side of the Jackson, and he's able to get over this hill just in time. So he's just going to come around here, wait on this Jackson, takes him out, and it is now just the SU-100Y versus him. But he needs to be very, very careful, because that SU, all he has to do is even splash. He doesn't even have to hit him with HE. He can just hit the ground right beside him, and that will most likely still result in him dying. So he's going to sit here and reset his camo for a bit. He pokes back out this way. He does, I believe he gets spotted. Yeah, he gets spotted there. Doesn't spot the SU-100Y. So he's going to turn around and try to use this building and that little ridge there to protect him from the SU. He's coming around here, relocating. He's trying to make sure that he is not going to be hit. So he's going to come up this right here, gets a nice shot there, and the SU-100Y misses his shot. So he puts on the adrenaline, Gets another round, or bounces off of the SU that time. He's going to aim in here. Is he going to get one more round in? Unfortunately, he bounces that shot as well. The SU is most likely reloaded by now, so he isn't going to poke out anymore. He's going to turn around and come from a different direction again. This time he spots the SU and is not spotted by him, so he's able to get a nice shot there on his side. He's just going to use this Cromwell as a bit of a shield here. Goes for another shot there on the SU, leaving him at one shot. Can he reload? Can he poke out and take him out? The SU fires, he misses, and he comes around, takes out the SU, and that is the end of that game. But a very, very nice game there from Respect RNG. Made a few mistakes there, but got very, very lucky with the bounces. Almost 1,400 damage blocked, 2,820 damage inflicted, and 4 kills as well. So a well-deserved ace there. But that is all for today, folks. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button down below. This is M4J Watt Replays, over and out.